Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. Going to go on a little bit of a drive, but before we get started, I'm going to ask you, I don't want to know, I mean I don't mind knowing, but I don't want to know, what can you make? Are you a carpenter? Are you a metal fab person? Are you a seamstress? Are you a crafty person? What can you produce out of odds and ends or scraps or raw material? What can you look at a pile of and say that would make a very good whatever? Well, I have a really good friend, someone who's in my heart and growing stronger, my bond with him every day, who came, well, I'll tell you because he's going to see it. Stephen Fitz. Stephen from Prepping in Progress. If you haven't checked out that channel, you certainly should. So he came up for my friend Bobo's birthday, which the coming up but in itself was a great thing because it's hours of journey just to visit. It was really awesome. And for birthdays, I just did a video the other day, I guess. Maybe not when you see this, but there's a video out there on prepper gifts where my mag group, or my core group really, we get together once a week, and for our birthdays, because again, another video, I like to celebrate people's birthdays, but we agree on one item, and we all pool our money together, because then we can get something a little bit nicer, or more of something. And so that's a wonderful thing. This year it's Jetboil stoves. I love them. I use mine every week almost now. So he comes up, and Steven comes up with something so much better. He made this. And now this one's mine. He gave this one to me. I don't know if he skimmed it off the top of what Bobo was getting, but I don't care because it's awesome. And I've been carrying this around right over there. I have a couple things over there. I have a deck of conflicted cards for when I need motivation or thought, to get my wheels turning. I have this guy there that inspires me every day. I want to put it in my kitchen, but I don't, because I enjoy seeing it and smiling about the memory of him bringing that. And then I have my Bible. They're right there. And a knife. They're right there. I see them all the time. I use them all the time. I pull my Bible out every day. I look at the cards a couple times a week, and I look over there and I see this every day. And I don't know, this is not flimsy. I mean, this is wonderful. And it's handmade. And he made this. Yes, it's a pot holder or a pot pad, but it's so much more to me. At the end of the video, I'll tell you what I look at this for. But what can you make that can contribute to the happiness of your life and to the well-being and usefulness of stuff? I know you can. Everybody has something they can do, and if not, they have an inclination to learn something. And I encourage you to learn a new skill, a new trade, a new craft. You need to every day. You need to be learning something. And many of you have great talents. I can think of Kim, who is what did I giggle at? The metallurgy arts. I don't know. From Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? He gets on the train. He goes, if any of you gentlemen and skilled in the metallurgy arts, and I have a friend who's a carpenter. I'm very blessed with friends who can do all kinds of things, and I'm trying to find what my niche is. First aid is a niche, but that's not really a creative niche. What can I make? What can I do? And so I'm still learning. There's a lot that I can do, but what I want to excel at is still a work in progress. And I know I'm older than some, but it still is. You should too. It's important for your well-being. It's important for preparedness. It'll be real important for barter and for situations that'll come later in life. And I encourage you to do that. Find something, and preferably something you enjoy. If you don't enjoy getting hot and banging metal, don't go to blacksmithing school. If you don't like being around the water, don't become a fisherman. If you don't like, getting up early, don't be a hunter. If you don't like spinning wrenches and getting grease on you, don't become a mechanic. Don't learn those things. Learn something that you want to learn. Now, yes, there are many things that we need to know a little bit about to be able to take care of ourselves. I'm not saying that we shouldn't cast a wide net skill-wise. I'm saying hopefully your group... Sorry. My girlfriend or my wife was texting me. There are lots of things that we need to learn, and we need to learn a little bit of everything and a lot of some things. That's why part of being a group is so special. So find your niche, learn it, go to school, go to classes, go to be an apprentice, follow somebody around. In Fort Scott, Kansas, there's an event, several events a year at the fort where they run the bakery from the 1820s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. They kind of do different events. But you can go watch that. You can participate. You can be part of that. And you can watch how those ladies take things and bake from those time periods. You can go to Silver Dollar City, has some craftsmen that do things in traditional ways, and you can watch them and you can be inspired and you can take notes and you can learn things, and many other places. So I told you that I'd come back to why I haven't put this in its intended location in the kitchen, because if you look, it's just a patchwork of many different pieces, little ones and big ones and bright ones and dull ones, but they've all been put together in no particular fashion. Each layer came apart on its own. He built them one at a time. Now, whether he just grabbed out of a pile or whether he planned, but they worked together for a purpose. It was built and it functions as the Creator intended. I believe that my preparedness group, my MAG group, is like this. We're all different in so many ways, but the Creator has put us together in a fashion, though maybe not very pretty, not very organized, but directly as intended to do what He created us to do. Each stripe does something different. It acts different. It's some are soft and some are pliable. It just like our groups, just like our lives. Let the Creator weave you into your group, into your family, into your tribe, so that when the time comes and He pulls us out of the cabinet, we're together, we're unified, and we stay strong and stiff as He intended. That's why I keep that over there, to remind me that I'm just a little thread in God's wonderful potholder. That is my prepping family. You guys are in this too, and I'm very glad that you're there. Thanks for watching. Like and share us. Channel's growing because of you guys. Let's get ready.